was on, and they was buying little mom and pop shops and this grocery store.
You had a lot of Garveyism.
Yes.
There was a lot of Garveyites out there.
Right. So that was pinnacle because we was still together. In a way.
Yeah.
Now, man, and then again, it happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And now the churches became nothing but about scamming for money, and pastors not even really teaching the word. They just reciting something out the book, and they're not even really teaching no more.
I think that we have to be able to understand where to place the blame. I think that there are things that we're not doing.
Definitely, accountability.
Accountability must be the word of the day in our community. Granted, we understand these issues with our trauma and not being able to even think straight, let alone make decisions based on based on political alignment per se. But with multiple heads at the table, we'll figure out how to come to understanding, a full-blown understanding. I think this also leads me to another point, that our oppressor or oppressors are not necessarily smart, but they know how to work together. Case in point,
they're geniuses in this aspect of deceiving.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
They did a great job deceiving. But they only deceive. Now, again, that's a tool of war. It's propaganda. But their tactic of divide and conquer and their penchant for violence has deterred us from wanting to engage them in any controversy. Now, of course, you do see, videos on YouTube, a lot of back and forth, but that's also because they're emboldened, and they're emboldened because they see that they have a little bit of power right now. Although that power is wavering a bit.
I see desperate. That's what I see. Because they cranked up, like I said, propaganda. They cranked up everything.
Yeah.
As far as poison in water, food, everything, they cranked it up.
Yeah.
To me, that's desperation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you said animals backed into a corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's his last thing gonna do? Is this desperate, a desperate detective get out or get from under that? And I feel like they're in desperate mode now.
Yeah, which is why we need to be separate. Which is also why we need to be separate and separated, because if something bad really does happen in the next 5 to 10 years, not only will we not be prepared for it, but again, the level of depravity that they're able to exhibit is it might be a bit farther than we can fathom. I think that our ability to self-mutilate, if you will, if you take a look at Chicago, Detroit, certain areas where we've been kind of in a state of perpetual war, those systems have been kind of structured in place to be there. And so, it's hard to then wake up out of that stupor and then see that you've been kind of contributing to your self-extermination.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense. How do you feel on that, Pete? Just give me some. How do you feel on that, man? Like, just your thoughts on what we talking about so far.
Separation is needed, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I think that again, separation is needed, but we have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, we just gotta get on the same page, right?
We got to get on the same page.
Chance talks about it best.
Yeah, we just.
What does Chance say about it?
He talks about policing ourselves and putting value or money back into the black